She called me a bitch, y'all. And before I know it, I almost lost it. Hey, my honey buns. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, y'all. So, as you can see, my hair is done. Go check out my last video. Because, you know, the video before that, the 9 to 5 video, the first 9 to 5 video, I was looking a mess. But I said I was going to go do some jumbo knotless braids on my head. Then I turned around and I posted the actual video of me doing my hair. So, yeah. Your girl feeling cute or whatever. I just hate that this lighting is so horrible. Like, it's making me... And this is the natural light. Making me look like the color of my doggone shirt. But it's okay. Alright, so I told y'all that I wanted to build y'all up on a 9 to 5 not being for me story or whatever. And you know, I left off with the different jobs paying me $625, $650, $725, whatever. Alright, so the next job that I had went into, y'all, wasn't for me at all, but I tried it out. I tried it out because at this time, I started working at a furniture store, right? And the furniture store, they paid me. I was still in school. And they were going to pay me $10. Okay. $10 is not a lot now, but then it was okay. It was okay. So I asked the guy, because he told me my work hours or whatever. And I asked the guy, I was like, so am I still going to be able to, you know, go to school and... Oh, okay. Am I still gonna be able to go? Is that a detour sign? I can't see. But yeah, my bad. I asked the guy, I was like, am I still gonna be able to go to school and come to work? And he was like, nah. But y'all, the guy was so cool. And he's still cool to this day. He was so cool that in my mind, I was just like, you know what? It's cool. It's okay. I just quit school. I can't do what I want to do anyway, because mind you, I went to the school for all the wrong reasons. Great school, but I went for the wrong reasons. Okay. So fast forward, I end up leaving the school and working full time. So now I'm at this furniture store and I'm working, you know, for $10 an hour. My co-workers that I had were phenomenal. Like, they were just fun, like really, really fun to be around. And I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed every bit. I'm probably finna go to Starbucks. I don't know yet. But anyway, I enjoyed every bit of being around. It was 5 of us. It was always 5 of us in the store. Same 5 people. So, because you had your delivery, your 2 delivery guys. You had your accounts manager. You had your sales manager. You had your CSR, which was me, customer service rep. And you had I think that was it. CSR, sales manager. It was 2 cams. 2 delivery guys and a general. Okay, it was 7. It was always 7 of us, but sometimes it'll be 5 of us left in the store or whatever. So, you know, I was delivering. No, I wasn't delivering. I was, you know, cleaning up and stuff like that. I don't know. It was just a cool environment, so I stuck it out for the most part. So then, you know, working there, I still helped pay for my wedding. I put some on it or whatever. And after that, I started looking for another job because they had me in one location that I grew up in, which was like 40 minutes away from where I actually lived at. And then they transferred me closer to where I live. Mind you, I couldn't stand the district manager. Like, I could not stand him. But he transferred me. Like, he came with me and was like, you're going to such and such starting Monday. And I was like, but I like it here though. And he was like, be there at 8. I was like, okay. So, mind you, I had already heard about the store manager over there, and I didn't want to be with her, but when I ended up going over there, she turned out to be cool, and she took me under her wing, and she calls me her little sister to this day or whatever. So, you know, it was cool over there. I got close with the people, with the co-workers over there. I still call one of the guys my brother. Well, 2 of them my brothers. Like, we still, you know, close. And I got over there, still making $10 an hour, but I was close to home, which was cool. And then fast forward, I did end up getting back in school, so I did online classes. And I started looking for another job. Something was telling me that $10 wasn't it, and I kept hearing about go work for Comcast, go work for Comcast, go work for Comcast. Comcast paying good, their commission good. My cousin used to work there. I know a lot of people used to work for Comcast. Was like, come on over here, the money good, da 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 da. So I had did my application for them, I think like 2 or 3 times, and you know they would say they weren't hiring at the time, da 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 da. So finally, me and one of my closest friends. Yeah, am I right? I've been jumping all week. Oh God, I don't even know if you can see it twitching. I don't know if you can see it twitching. Oh Jesus! But anyway, I'm gonna be made happy, made glad. Good news is on the way. But anyway, so finally I got, you know, an employment letter from Comcast. I mean, interview. I did 2 interviews with them, and then I was hired on. And so I told my manager at the time, I said, hey, you know, I'm about to get ready to leave. And she was like, where you going? I said, Comcast. And so Comcast, the training, I want to say paid, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the training was $19. It's between 16 and 19. I'm gonna say that it was between 16 and 19, and once you got on the floor, it was $12.50. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go for the training. I'm gonna get the training money, and we'll just take it from there. You know, if I like it, cool. If I don't, whatever. Because people was like, you make your money off your bonuses. For those who know, comment down below if you used to work for Comcast or if you still work for Comcast. Let me know how this working for you, because I'm sure some of y'all might love it, whatever. So, you know, I get there, whatever, and I'm just thugging it out because one of my childhood homegirls is there with me. Couple of classmates or whatever, and you know, we just all kicking it in the class, in the training or whatever. And like I said, the money was good, like for them few weeks. I think training was 6 weeks. Money was good. Okay, we had to do mock calls, right? And then finally we had to do, I forgot what it's called, but it's when you actually taking calls with the real customers. And y'all, my very first customer on the phone called me a bitch. She called me a bitch, y'all. And before I know it, I almost lost it, because my thing is, I'm still me regardless of where I'm working at. I'm still gonna be me, and I'm gonna respect you. You're gonna respect me. Respect goes a long way. It's earned, not given. So she goes off, and she's going off, and da 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 da. And so I'm telling myself, okay, just listen, just hear her out, da 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 da. I help her, she apologizes, boom, we cool, whatever. So fast forward to when we actually get on the floor. Y'all, these calls are coming in non-stop. We were in cubicles. Like, I was right here. Like, it was always 2 people in a cubicle. I was right here, somebody was right there. I was on a great team. I had one of the best team leads in Comcast. And he was always helpful. And it was just like, every time it was, I ain't gonna say I was always asking for help purposely, but it was just stuff I just really did not understand. It was just not clicking in my mind. I'm like, I don't know what to do, because if you tell me no, no means no. If you don't want this no more, I'm not the type that'll force you into trying to keep something. So, anyway, I was sitting there and I was like, this is for the birds. I would tell myself that every time, this is for the birds, this is for the birds, this is for the birds. Me and call centers did not get along. Me and their call center did not get along. Like, all them beep, 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 and trying to read a script and remember it. And it wasn't that long. Like, I did remember it, but it was just like, sometimes I just want to be like, thank you for calling Comcast. How can I help you? You know, something like that. Y'all. Oh, I actually skipped the job. Well, just to backtrack, when I was pregnant with my first son, after I left Home Depot. Was it before Home Depot? It was before Home Depot. I started working at a place. It was like a staffing employment place or whatever. But working there did not sit right with me, because, mind you, I went to the place looking for a job, and you had to pay them like $150 or something like that for them to help you get a job. And so, mind you, I was pregnant, but the lady ended up liking me, and she called me. She was like, what do you think about working here? So I was like, okay, you know, in my mind, this is another job. And she paid me $11. And we had to call people who seen the ads in the newspaper, whatever, they was calling us. And I had doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And just to make a long story short, she pretty much let me go because I was pregnant. She was like, this is just too much. You always have doctor's appointments. And when I say, she was one of them who it was just all about her. She didn't care about nobody else. Make her money and she fine. I was ready to get away from her anyway. But anyway, that was that story. So, back to me at Comcast. Y'all, them calls was terrible. So, I end up texting one of my old sales managers at the furniture store, because I was on Indeed scrolling, and I seen that they were hiring for a sales manager. Mind you, I started as a CSR, but this time they were hiring as a sales manager at the location that I had started it. So I reached out to her, and she was like, yeah, do your application ASAP. I'm going to put everything through. I'm sitting at the desk, y'all, just doing my application, sending everything through or whatever, texting my husband like, hey, I'm finna chunk the deuces. I'm finna start back at the furniture store. And I felt like, you know, it was going to be different because I was going to have a management position. Now, don't get me wrong. I went back. I love my sales management position. I got to travel. I got to deliver stuff. I got to pick stuff up. But that can be dangerous, okay? I was out in rural areas. Phone wasn't working. I'm with my coworker. I mean, he cool, you know, but I don't know you like that, like something about, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, nothing ever happened. Like, he cool. But you know, we was out all type of hours of the night. Didn't get back to the store till like 10 o'clock sometimes, 10:30 sometimes. And at this point, that's when they were paying me $11. So I left $12.50 to go to $11 to be a sales manager, because I just wanted to get out of the call center environment. And that's another thing. When I was in that call center environment, every time I would be on the phone, I'd just be like, this ain't for me. Like, if I'm gonna talk to you, I want to talk to you in person, which is another reason why I went back to the furniture store, because it's like, I would rather have a conversation with you in person than over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because things can get misconstrued over the phone. So, yeah. At the furniture store, y'all, me and the manager We were bumping heads, but not as bad. Because at this time, she was my sales manager when I was there. But then she became the store manager, and I was the sales manager. We were bumping heads, but we weren't bumping heads. But it had came a time to where I was like, you know what? I'm not finna do this, because she'll always tell me, you can do this, put your big girl panties on. You know, when people come in, they already gonna think that you're too cute to do this and you're too cute to do that, so get your hands dirty. And I'm like, no. That, you know, they think that, but I don't think that. Like, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I don't care. So then I just kind of felt like I had to prove stuff, and I'm like, this not me. Like, I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I can't be here. So guess what? I left there. And I think I left there without a backup plan. I did. I left there without a backup plan. And I want to say I was out of work for probably a couple months. It was just a couple months. But yeah, I'm going to stop right there, and we're going to come back and we're going to run it back again, because y'all remember, I got to build y'all up to where I finally drew the line where a 9-to-5 wasn't for me. Y'all, please don't judge me on job hopping, because you got to keep in mind, when you are at the ages of like 16 to like 21 and 22, maybe hell, even 25, hell, now, I'm gonna be honest with you, now, you got people who, you're going through life. You know what I'm saying? You do not know what you want to do yet. So you're going to try different things. You're going to try different jobs. You're going to try different hobbies, different activities, whatever, because you're trying to find you. You're trying to see, what is it that I like to do? What is it that I love to do? So I don't bash anybody for job hopping. You got some people out here be like, oh, you can't keep a job. Oh, just let them folks say whatever they gonna say, and you gone about your business, do your 8, hit the gate. That. Because one thing about me, if it ain't for me, it ain't for me. And if it's for me, it's for me. And I'ma stick it out. I'ma thug it out. Now, I did stay at the furniture store for 2 years. This when they had sent me to that different location. But, y'all, no. I used to be in that place, in the furniture store, and we were connected to a Walmart. I would leave out, go to Walmart just to get a break. I would look at people out the window. Like, when I walked around cleaning the furniture and stuff, I would look outside at people just walking by, going to the store, and they just seem so free. And I'd be like, damn, I want to get off, and I want to do that, or I want to be out there and this, and that, or whatever. And even in the call center, y'all, there were no windows. Like, there were window, like, if you're in your cubicle, the window probably like way down there, and they already got big blinds, like big curtain things covering it up. Like, I can't even look outside, and that's depressing. But anyway, so I was just like, this ain't for me, but yeah, I'm gonna come back with a part 3. Y'all stay tuned. If you like this video so far, like, comment, subscribe to your girl channel. Join the A gang and the Honey Bun gang, where everything is all sweet over here. And I'll be back. Love y'all.